Very good morning, everybody. Let me get this right. Professor Dato Kamal, Vice Chancellor, Unit 10. Very good morning. Mr. Wong, from the Undersecretary from MESTEC. Good morning. And Inche Ahmad from TNB, Technical Council. Very good morning. And Mr. Raymond from Green Lagoon. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking your time off to gather here today. And thank you so much to the Malaysia Kini team for organizing this. Can we give them all a big round of applause? I think green energy is really a very important issue. It's a very dear issue to me personally. When I was a young boy in university, the topic of sustainability and environment became a big topic. And when I was in university, I actually fundraised from various individuals to travel to the first World Youth Conference on Environment and Development, which was held in Costa Rica in 1992. And then from there, I represented Asia at the World Conference on Environment and Development in Brazil, in Rio, for the Earth Summit in 1992. So even then, we will be talking about environmental issues in great depth. And I'm glad to see that the issue of climate change and environment has become very, very mainstream. I think the challenge we have today in Malaysia is how do we put our awareness and our thoughts into action? And how do we actually drive change? As we know, with climate change and other issues, time is running out. The temperature is increasing, and we have to move fast. There are going to be a lot of climate refugees. There's going to be a lot of disruption to our society if we don't move. I think all the key people are in the room today. I'm very happy that everybody is here. Those who are involved in energy production, those who are regulating energy production, and all of you students and the university itself is playing a key role. So I really look forward to the discussions today, and I hope that with this, Malaysia can move faster in achieving its targets on renewable energy, and that all of us can live in a much better, safer environment. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Premesh Chandran. I would now like to call Encik Ahmad Nizam bin Hassan, Chief Technical Officer of Tenaga Nasional Berhad Energy Services, Sdn Berhad, onto the stage to say a few words.
Thank you, OMC. Okay, yang berbahagia Profesor Datuk IR Dr. Kamal Nasaruddin Mustafa, Vice Chancellor of Unit 10. Yang saya hormati Mr. Premesh Chandran, CEO of Malaysia Kini. Representative from MESTEC, I see Mr. Wong here. From SEDA, representative from other renewable energy association or institution. We have Malaysia Biomass. I think we have MPIE. I think just now we have II Shan from Malaysia Small Hydro Industry Association. Other industry players, distinguished speakers for today's forum, all participants, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Very good morning, salam sejahtera, and salam satu harapan. I got this satu harapan from Professor here. Okay, first of all, I would like to express my sincere thanks and gratitude to the organizer, Malaysia Kini, MESTEC, Unit 10, Green Lagoon, for providing this platform for all of us to engage and discuss on the target, policies, technologies, and many more topics on renewable energy. Thank you for inviting me. It is a great honor to be here today at Uniten. I'm very excited for the future and seeing the younger generation in front of me, right, ready to contribute to changing the future of our e-sector, and it has made us feel very hopeful. We are very aware on the issues regarding climate change that the world is facing today, with the rising temperatures and the melting of ice cap in the North and South Pole. Hence, we must mobilize our efforts towards mitigating the issues, and we believe one of the strategies is by achieving the renewable energy generation targets, as renewable energy provide clean energy by reducing the carbon emissions. Ladies and gentlemen, the uncertainty or fluctuation of the price of gas, coal, and even oil affects the energy industry in Malaysia. Hence, it is not a good strategy to only depend on a single source of fuel. And that is why we at TNB are very keen to venture into renewable energy to provide maybe support for our energy security in Malaysia, and to continue powering the nations with clean energy. That's what we have been doing for almost 70 years this year. It is very important for us all that the renewable energy players continue to support the government's agenda in achieving the target of renewable energy in electricity generation mix to 20% by 2025. All I can say is that we are changing the future, and it is our responsibility to preserve the earth for our future generation by implementing renewable energy. Probably I can share here that in TNB's strategic plan, Reimagining TNB, which we aim to propel us to become one of the top 10 power and utilities company in the world, one of our top priorities is future generation sources. We are committed to grow TNB's renewable energy capacity to 1,700 megawatt domestically and internationally by 2025. And as of 2018, we have 73.2 megawatt of total renewable energy generation capacity within Malaysia, coming from solar, which is about 50 megawatt, small hydro, mini hydro, 10 megawatts, biomass, 10 megawatt, and also biogas, about 3.2 megawatt. So through our international investment too, we have acquired a total of 666 megawatt RE generating capacities, consists of solar, wind, and hydro. TNB also has established several new subsidiaries to spearhead and accelerate renewable energy business in Malaysia, such as TNBX and G-Spark. I think later today in the afternoon we're going to have one presentation from representative from TNBX. So this is in addition to other subsidiaries that involve in green and sustainability for the last 10 to 15 years, such as TNB Energy Services, we have TNB Research, and also Uniten. Ladies and gentlemen, our first 50 megawatt large-scale solar farm at Sepang, Selangor has begun operations in November 2018. And we're going to have our second large-scale solar, 30 megawatt solar farm in Bukit Selambau, Kedah, which is we expect to be completed and commissioned by the end of next year, 2020. One of the way forward for renewable energy to to thrive in Malaysia is by opening the floor to new ideas, new initiatives, and new strategies between entry level in Malaysia from government, industry players, researchers, and the most importantly, the young generation. Forums like this are paramount for the exchange of ideas and knowledge for the RE industry in Malaysia. In an event like this, we should also express our concerns and challenges that we face in implementing RE technologies, as this is the best environment and platform for open discussion and work out ways to collaborate in finding the solution. For the RE industries to thrive in the future, new innovation and new technologies, as well as new business model, must be encouraged and applied for renewable energy to be more efficient. I believe that the power to change the course of future are in our hands, especially the young generations that are in front of us today. The young generations are the ones that are going to lead Malaysia to a better future with a cleaner energy. Finally, I really hope that all of us play our roles in ensuring Malaysia that we live today is safe and clean for our next generation. What we do make a difference, and we have to decide what kind of difference that we want to make. Tenaga Nasional Berhad has been serving Malaysia in powering up the nations for the last 70 years, and we will continue to be committed to work together and collaborate with Mastech, industrial players and partners to continue delivering our task in powering the nations with great purpose for our future of energy to be better and brighter. With that note, thank you very much.
Thank you, Encik Nizam. We would now like to call on stage Professor Dr. Kamal Nasruddin Mustafa, Vice Chancellor of UNITEN, and our most generous host today for his speech.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And salam sejahtera saudara pengacara majlis Mr. Christopher Chen, yang berbahagia Encik Ahmad Nizam bin Hassan, Chief Technical Officer from TMB Energy Services Sdn Bhd, yang berbahagia Encik Pramesh Chandran, CEO of Malaysia Kini, yang berbahagia Mr. Wong Ting Song, Undersecretary Mastech, yang berbahagia Mr. Raymond Chia, CEO of Green Lagoon, distinguished speakers, moderators for today's forum sessions, colleagues from UNITEN, students, guests, ladies and gentlemen. Alhamdulillah, we praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us this opportunity to be here this morning in this so very meaningful event organized by Malaysia Kini, Mastech, Green Lagoon, TMB, and many other parties. So I said it's so very meaningful because topic of green, sustainable is very important topic which has been elucidated by speakers, our two speakers before me. And I must thank the organizers for choosing UNITEN as a host. This is, we feel honored and privileged to be the host of this so very important event and to be host to such distinguished guests from government, from ministries, government agencies, from private sectors, NGOs, and also students. It's just a bit unfortunate that we do not have that many students with us, UNITEN students with us this morning, because we are now in our mid-semester break for one week. So they are away at home and will back to campus and this weekend and also for next week. Otherwise, I'm more than happy to get them to be here to listen to the presentations and forums. But unfortunately, they are at home, and it is beyond my powers to ask them to be here because they need break from studies. But I was informed that there are students from universities, other universities coming, and welcome to Unit 10. I will always vouch for developing partnership, forging collaboration with many parties. And one way is to get people from many sectors to come to Unit 10. This is in line with government, Ministry of Education's initiative of developing close collaboration between university and society, what they call memasyarakatkan campus, getting people, anggota masyarakat to come to campus, and also mengkampuskan masyarakat. You bring culture of knowledge outside, from the boundaries of campus to the society. So this is a noble effort, initiative that we support. We want as many people as possible to come to Unit 10, to talk to us, to discuss with us in many issues. And in fact, just to share that, as I was saying, that we have many people, we invite many people coming in. Not only university students or people from ministry, but over the weekend we brought in primary school students, 120 of them, to stay in campus over the weekend for 3 days and 2 nights and experience campus life. While they are still standard 1 or standard 2, I think this is the way that we instill love for education, love for campus life. Hopefully they will, inshallah, one day, if do not enter Unit 10 to pursue their studies at Unit 10, but they pursue their studies at other universities. And over the last few days, we have students from MRSM staying with us for a few days, and so on and so forth. So we believe that by being together, we can increase, our achievement, move forward. If otherwise we work on our own, it is going to be very incremental. But if we forge partnership, then we can fly high together. Just to introduce a bit on Unit 10, Unit 10 is wholly owned by TMB. We commenced operation 22 years ago, and now we have this beautiful campus. We call this Campus Putrajaya. Quite many of us say, oh, Unit 10, mana Kajang, mana Bangi. But we brand it as Campus Putrajaya. Mr. Wong, okay, eh? So I think Putrajaya is the in thing, the branding. So it's Unit 10 Campus Putrajaya. We have another one in Muazzam, Campus Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah. It's between hours drive from here. And this is about almost 500 acres that we have. This is a prime land and strategic, good accessibility. So Alhamdulillah. We have, within the context of SDG, Sustainable Development Goal, of course, we are mindful of this SDG. We try to embed it in our system in many ways. In academic, you talk about sustainable. Of course, we strive to improve our living, but not at the expense of future generation. So we have to address issue of poverty, issue, environmental degradation, and so on. So we got to be very mindful. I believe that will be a topic of discussion today. But I'm just saying that as a university, we support SDG. We talk about green energy, green technology, and so on. So in terms of academic, we embed in our system. In fact, we offer a bachelor in energy economy. We have masters in energy management, and we make it compulsory for all our students to take subjects related to energy, sustainability, and so on. So that's our way of supporting this big agenda of sustainable development and energy, and green energy, and so on. In terms of research, we have Institute of Energy Policy and Research, IPRI. Currently, we provide, we are the consultant to government in terms of energy security and energy economy. In terms of, we have Institute of Sustainable Energy. We have a chair in renewable energy supported by AIBE, with a fund from AIBE. Thank you so very much for the support. And currently we are working together, mainly focusing on biomass as a source of energy. And it was elucidated earlier on that we need to move towards RE 20% of energy mix by 2025. So biomass is one of things that we're looking at with, of course, Prof. Zul Rani, which is working, we are working together. Then we have Institute of Energy Infrastructure, whereby we are now working very hard in terms of specifically on dam safety. We are creating a chair in dam safety on hydropower. There are 104 large dams in Malaysia, but we need to manage in a concerted way in terms of design, operation, maintenance. So we develop that. We have that capacity, the expertise. So we are working on that energy infrastructure, supporting hydropower and so on, and many other research work that we conduct. Prof. Kumaran is our MD for Uniten R&D. Working, we put a lot of emphasis on energy, big data, on cyber security related to energy and so on. So it is timely that we discuss about green, about energy economy. It's just that I just want to share that we have embarked upon what we call a Smart University project. We launched it two years ago, and with 6 pillars, among others, is smart transportation. So if you move around in campus, we have 2 electric buses flying the campus, electric buses, with the support of the MB, of course. And of course, the electric bus is to address the issue of carbon emission, carbon footprint. So we have that facilities in campus, but it's special because they are the Wi-Fi, macam-macam facilities where students, on the bus, then can still do their work. So Smart University project, now is smart education. We talk about blended learning, flipped classroom, adaptive learning. That's another pillar, and many others. So as I was saying earlier, that this is important agenda. Then I'm so very happy that I have the support of all. I hope that this Malaysia Kini, we are more than happy to develop collaboration with you in many ways. And Mestek certainly Green Lagoon, semualah. Thank you so very much for choosing Uniten as your venue, and we are honored and privileged to I believe that it will be a meaningful discussion today, and enjoy your day, and please take time to visit the facilities that we have in campus. Sekian, mohon maaf jika ada salah silap. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor. We're almost there, everybody. So just a few more steps before we officiate this forum. For this next bit, I would like to invite the student representatives from the 3ESC Club to recite the Green Energy Pledge. Leading will be Mr. Levin Wei Li Wen of the 3ESC Club to begin the recital, We would also like for everybody in the auditorium to participate and recite this pledge with us. Will everybody kindly stand, please?
I'm Levingway Liban, and I'll be leading the Green Energy Forum pledge today. I hope that all of you are willing to participate. Okay. Today, I will do my best to be my best. What I do today will make a difference in the world. My choices will affect me and those around me. I will be environmental. I will practice sustainability. I will vow to go green. My actions will determine the environmental sustainability of tomorrow. I am pledging for cleaner and greener Malaysia. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Let's